Well, look who we have. Thabo Sefolosha is in the house, and before Game 3 at home tonight, I know it's great to be back at home for these guys and this Jazz community. I mean, how awesome has this been for this team to be proving people wrong like this?
It's been an amazing ride, you know, just from where we were in December to making it to the playoff, going against, you know, a good team that had a lot of hype around them and everything, and just being able to focus on us. And like you say, you know, prove a lot of people wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like back in December, and I think it was back in January, Rudy went and sent that tweet out. Do you remember that one that said, "We will be fine"? And you guys have been fine.
Definitely.
What can you say that you've learned and seen from this team?
I mean, just, you know, it takes everybody for us, you know, to be successful, from player, you know, 1 to 5 to 10 to 12. So that's been the biggest thing for us, you know, just I think trusting the system, trusting the team, trusting what coach, you know, want to put us in, and going out there and playing hard. You know, we play for each other. There's probably the most unselfish group I've been part of, you know. So it's just fun, you know. So many young guys, and just going into the playoff, you know, big stage, and you know, coming up big. I
know we all wish you were out there, but how have you been coaching these young guys like the Donovan Mitchell and the Royce O'Neal? I mean, a rookie backcourt going against some vets.
Definitely. You know, I just try to stay engaged myself, you know, talk with coach, talk with the coaches, you know, the assistant coach as well, and try to relay the message to the players, you know, in a way that, you know, terms that, you know, they might understand better, or just, you know, relaying on when I'm on the court what I see, and things that I can, you know, help on that aspect.
For the teams that you've been a part of, you know, to have a coach like this, what's the difference for in terms of his attention to detail? And just take me into Coach Quinn Snyder preparation mode right now.
It's pretty intense, and like you said, you know, the focus on the details is unique, and it's fun to see. You know, he's always upbeat. You know, he's the heart of the team, you know, when he comes in, and we sitting down in a film room, and he comes in and start talking, you know, we can just feel the energy, and you know, everybody feeds off of this, and I think the assistant coach, everybody's doing an amazing job, you know, just spending so many hours, you know, for us to be successful on the court, and it's pretty amazing.
And how are you doing? I know everyone wants to know how you're doing. I'm doing
good, you know, recovery is going really well, actually. You know, I'm able to kind of start getting moving a little bit, so that's good for me. How
great is it for you to be a part of an organization that really is defense focused? And do you feel that?
I do feel it. I think everybody buys into our strength is the group, and our strength is on the defensive end, and we understand that, and everybody, you know, try to get better and adjust, and that's where I think I can step in and kind of, you know, give a few, you know, also on the details, you know, a few details on what's successful and what's not, and how to approach it.
Hardest guy you've ever guarded, they wanted to know?
Whew, there's so many. It's a league with, you know, so many talented players. Yeah. You know, I've had this question a lot. Allen Iverson actually was probably one of my toughest assignments coming into the league, just because I was, you know, so nervous going against a guy that I've watched growing up, and you know, knowing what he's capable of. I was afraid of being embarrassed, you know, if he do the crossover and all this. So that was probably one of my toughest assignments. But obviously, you know, LeBron, KD, Steph Curry. I mean, there's so many. I can't go down the list.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Thabo.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you tonight.